Hey there, and welcome to another Dave Does video. And today, this is a video specifically for one person, Mr. Sully Erna, the lead singer, maestro extraordinaire from Godsmack. So, for those that may not know, I'm in the process of filming a 12-part series with two other creators, Kirk and Andy, where we each got to pick 5 musical icons of our own, and the challenge for us is to see if we can interview them within a 6-month period. And it's the journey that we go on through this. So it's been a few weeks since we started. It's been about 5 weeks now since we started this. And we've all gone down the routes of emails and Facebook messages, Instagram messengers. But other guys are doing all right, actually. The other guys are getting some contacts back. I'm unfortunately struggling. No responses really back, so we are now reaching out. Reach out and touch. We're going to reach out via YouTube to see if we can get some help on this one. So Sully Erna is one of my icons. Godsmack get a lot of crap sometimes. Not all the time, but there are some people that give Godsmack crap about them. For some reason they don't think their music's complex enough, which I think is like crap. Good music is good music, and they write good music. It's easily accessible. I mean, there is a lot of stuff that comes out that's all like fast twiddly bits, and you're like, yeah, it's technically great, but it's not a great song. It's not accessible. The song finishes and I don't remember it. Whereas with Godsmack stuff, I hear it and I remember it. With his solo stuff, again, you listen to stuff off of Avalon and it's memorable. It's accessible, but it's also very deep and meaningful, which is what I really liked about what he did with his solo stuff. The thing for me, it's just how he's kind of Godsmack started, with him being drummer in other bands, setting up his own band, the formation of Godsmack, and then kind of going straight from you see him start off as just being purely vocals then guitar. He then does the drum battles that he's done through the years on stage, showing off his skills. Then he did his solo work, where he did all the instrumentation pretty much. As far as I remember, I could be wrong, but I thought he did a lot of the instrumentation himself. That reminds me of the heavy metal Bill Collins. But he did all of this. Then he's come back. Then was it Hometown Life? What's that? My brain, it's first thing in the morning. That's why I'm going to have a very big glass of or cup of coffee this morning. And this song, sorry, my brain's just gone. But yes, it's for me, meeting up with or speaking to Sully about music in general is something I would love to do, because I think he's got such an interesting. I think he'll be able to share some interesting thought processes about how he approaches music in general. Obviously saw some of that when he did his YouTube series of the Hometown Sessions in 2020? No, 2020 I think it was. Must have been. Went during the first lockdown. And there was elements about what he sort of covered some of that sort of stuff off there. So but I'd still love the opportunity to talk to him about music in general, because I'm always waiting to see what the next thing is. Now, Godsmack are back out on touring here in the UK at the end of this year. I think it's October, playing at the Roundhouse. So I'm hoping to get down to that. Not the best place to see a band though, because it's my wife's quite short, so when we get like standing things, because of the way the ground is, she can't see anything. So, because we went and saw Three Doors Down there at some point years ago, but yeah, not my favourite venue to go and watch bands at, unfortunately, because it's not the best for us. We like stuff with balconies. But yeah, I'd love the opportunity to go and kind of speak to Sully about music in general. Talk to him about is there a new solo album going to be coming out at some point soon, because I can't wait for that if he does. It's collaborative work with Lisa, Godsmack with the direction, where that's moving forward. It almost feels like he's doing like Godsmack for a bit and then he goes off to solo work, comes back. It's rather than album tour album, like Godsmack push. It feels like it's almost quite methodical, like very planned. I'd love to get to kind of the bottom of that and see how his brain works when it comes to music. But Anyway, if anyone can help me with this, I would greatly appreciate it. If Sully ever watches this video and can help me out with it, I again would greatly appreciate it, because it is a contest between me and these other two guys. And it's obviously whoever can actually interview their 5 icons. And as one of mine, I would greatly appreciate the help. Thank you very much for watching, and that of course is how Dave does it.